Bonus lesson time. Here we go. This is the same to both sides question. Take your time, pause the video, come back when you're ready. I've kind of made this a little bit tricky in places. Let's look at the minus first. P plus x squared minus x. Now, I suspect there might have been some interesting mistakes here. Beware. What's minus x minus x? Well, that's minus 2x. What about this? Well, that's p. Now, here's something important. X squared means x times x. And x, well, it's just an x. They're two completely different things. If you've already done graphs, that's what x squared looks like, and that's what x looks like. Think of them as two different objects. Anyway, point is, that's what it looks like when it's finished. You can't do anything else. That's it. Don't try and cancel anything else. That's the answer. Now let's look at the plus x situation. It's the same kind of issue again, which is we can have interactions between things that just have x's. So for example, they can cancel. But on this right hand side, you got an x squared and you got an x. That's it. You can't do anything else. What about here, bottom left hand side? Well, we're just going to divide everything we can see by x. Now, that should be a plus sign. Now, we can do some cancelling here. They're going to cancel to make 1. And this bit here, let's circle this in red, that is x times x divided by x. So those x's cancel, which means you just get left with 1x. So I could just go like that. Which means the final answer is 5 over x minus 1 equals p over x plus x. You might want to just breathe. At the end of this video, I'm going to do that one more time in case that was particularly difficult. But it's also true that if this was just far too difficult, you could just think, well, you know, it is what it is. I'll just have to accept that some things are a bit too difficult for me at the moment. Move on. Because I always think that's one of the best ways to learn, which is to go sometimes, that's too awkward, don't really understand it. Hopefully I'll understand in a couple of weeks, I'll come back to it. Right, anyway, so 5x, nothing happens to that. What's x times x squared? I've just done this wrong, can you see I just made a mistake? What's x times x? Which is x squared. px, we already know that. What's x squared times x? I'm going to do that in purple. That's x times x, because that's what x squared is, times x. So that's x cubed. There we go, so that's what that one looks like. I am just going to do, so that's it, end of the video. I'm going to do this one again, in case you want to see it again. I'll just talk it through one more time nice and slowly. I'm going to divide by, I'm going to do the same to both sides, dividing by x. Which means everything that I can see gets a divide by x. And I'm going to immediately, to save time, say I know that x squared is x times x. So using a different colour, let's use red, I'm going to say, oh, they cancel, and leave 1 behind. Because when you cancel in a fraction, you end up with 1. And they just cancel, which then means the final line is 5 over x minus 1 equals p over x plus x. If that still doesn't make sense, it is what it is. You can do some more practice on this topic. Also, just each week you're going to get a bit better at maths. I think this is a bit of a sticky point, this one. Okay, thanks for watching. See you next video.